we are going to talk about different ways in which our bodies burn calories. Very interesting topic.
Yes.
It might surprise some of you, and you might learn something new, which is what we like to do.
Oh, that rhymed.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about the total expenditure of energy.
Well, we said at the same time. And yeah. Well, I'm basically going to repeat you. So yeah, we're going to talk about our total expenditure of energy.
With total daily expenditure.
Daily.
Energy.
So
the
where
TDEE.
TDEE. There you go. Many of you would have seen this. Many of you maybe not. But basically going to run through the different ways in what we burn out energy on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And this is quite a good one because when people think of I need to lose fat, they automatically think I need to go to the gym. I need to get on a treadmill. I need to run. I need to sweat. So we're going to break that down for you and kind of show you how and why that isn't necessarily the number one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not where you burn most of your energy.
No.
So yeah, let's have a look at that. So producer Nath, I need you to get our prop for today, please. It's right over there. Assistant.
Beach.
Dun, dun. So, I mean, am I holding and you're describing?
We've got a whiteboard, guys. Look how technical we're getting. Yeah, okay. You hold and I'll describe.
Producer Nath, can the viewers see that?
Actually, we've got a bit of a shine on the board, you know.
Oh, from the light.
Drop it down. Yeah, I'm pointing it sort of like downwards a bit. There she is.
There she is.
Don't move.
Okay, so I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stand here with this.
It's a complicated graphic.
So, here we have some building blocks, okay? Now, the first way in which our body burns calories, and the majority of calorie burns is through something called our BMR. So that's our basal metabolic rate, to sound all technical. And this makes up 70% of our total daily energy expenditure. So basically, the total amount of calories that you burn in a day. But the most amazing thing about this is your BMR is how many calories you burn when you're doing fuck all. Okay?
Oh, good way to put it.
Literally, when you're resting.
When you rest.
And not moving, not doing anything, you burn 70% of your daily calories. So.
There you go. Sleep, burn calories.
Yeah.
Easy.
To put that into perspective, if you have a day where you didn't have time to go to the gym, or you didn't get your steps in, or whatever it was, it's actually not the end of the world because your body is so clever that it's just going to be burning calories anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So one day off, miss one day that we all panic about, oh, I missed a day at the gym. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, don't make that an excuse and don't think, oh, didn't go to the gym today, but don't worry, I got my BMR. Don't think of it like that. But not the end of the world if you miss a day at the gym.
Just want to point something out. That's not like 70% of a specific number. That's not of a your total kind of like if you eat 10,000 calories and you didn't go to the gym, you're not going to burn 70% of them 10,000 calories just by sitting at home.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that all you had to say?
That's all I had to say. Just 'cause I didn't want people to think that, so I can do nothing and just burn 70%. Yeah, 70% of your BMR. Do you know what I mean? Not 70% of everything you're going to... If you're going to decide to eat anything and everything.
Yeah. It is absolutely pissing it down outside, by the way.
Next one.
So your next one is your NEAT, which stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis.
Nice.
That's a mouthful, isn't it? So your NEAT is basically calories burned outside of formal exercise. So when we say formal exercise, we mean going to the gym and doing a training session. So you're actually purposely going to burn calories, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So your NEAT can simply be standing up, fidgeting, walking around. So basically when you're not really meaning to burn calories, it just happens. So this is a whopping 15%. So compared to your BMR, it's tiny, isn't it? But it's the second biggest one. So it's something that we really, really want to focus on. So ways to increase your NEAT is simply by going for a walk, using the stairs and using the stairs instead of an elevator. Parking further away from somewhere so you've got further to walk to get there, If you're on the phone, walking around while you're talking on the phone, if you've got quite a sedentary job, so you're sat at a desk all day, obviously making sure that you're standing up and getting up from the desk, not just being sat down the whole day. So obviously, say we used a little example last night, didn't we? If you're a builder and you're on your feet all day, your knee's not going to be a problem to hit, or your step goal's not going to be a problem to hit. But obviously, if you've got quite a sedentary job where you're just sat down all day, this is where it's so important to be proactive and to think about getting your steps in, hitting a step target, going for a walk on your lunch break, everything like that.
Nice.
Do you want to talk?
I'm not, and I've got an achy arm. No, you carry on. You're doing a good job.
Can you hold it then? Because you're not holding it right.
I've got pillows. I've got bloody. I'm all over the place. Okay, so next one, Emma.
Okay, so your next one is your TEF, which is your thermic effect of food. So this is basically burning calories through processing and storing food. So obviously dependent on the food, depends on the thermic effect. And we have previously spoken about how protein has a higher thermic effect, which means you're actually going to burn more calories when you're digesting protein, which is why it's super important to have a high protein goal, have a protein target, and to basically eat as much protein as you can. So basically, you burn calories from eating your food and stuff in your face.
Stuff in your protein.
Obviously, this doesn't mean eat a ton of food and you're going to burn more calories. This is just, obviously, our body has to work hard to digest food, and it's going to burn calories whilst doing that.
Yeah.
That is only 10% though. So it's only a tiny little amount.
It still adds up, doesn't it? And that's why, obviously, we push everyone towards protein diet. Did you say that? What's the stat with protein? Or did you just say that?
I think you burn 30% of the calories you intake of protein just through digesting it.
Just from digesting it, yeah. So there you go.
So
that's why you have protein. So
effect.
the 30% of your calories from your protein are basically gone, just by digesting. So again, that's why we push people towards higher protein diets, or one of the reasons. Anyway, Emma, next.
So this is probably the one that's going to surprise you the most, okay? So the last one, at only 5% of your total daily calories burnt, is your eat. And now eat isn't what you think. It's not eating. We've done that one. But eat is basically energy, activity, exercise, activity, thermogenesis. Okay, there's a lot of words going on. And your eat is basically formal exercise. So going to the gym, going to CrossFit, body lifting, all of that stuff. So that's basically purposely going to the gym and burning calories. It's the tiniest amount of your calories burnt. So when we say, oh, I want to lose weight, that means I have to go to the gym. Not necessarily. You're going to burn more calories from going for a walk or hitting a step goal than you are from doing a few gym sessions a week, aren't you?
Yes, that is correct. But do you know how we can control all of that? By the calories we put in our mouth. So obviously this is how we burn our calories, but we are in full control of what we actually put in our body that we have to burn. So you can put yourself in a deficit by just your nutrition. So technically, you could be in a deficit and lose body fat and not do anything.
Yeah.
If you stayed below your BMR. But obviously that's quite hard to be a low amount of calories. But this is how you would have a more sustainable approach by just ticking these boxes. So, really well read there, Emma.
So, little recap. How you burn your total daily amount of calories. Mostly through your BMR, which is just at rest. 15% through any exercise that isn't formal, so literally walking, standing, moving around. 10% is through your TEF, which is digesting food, and only 5% from going and doing a gym session.
Yeah, very good. And so if we look at it like this as well, actually, so BMR, we burn through rest. So we push people to go to the gym and build more muscle mass. So the more muscle mass you've got, the more you're going to burn through rest in terms of calories. So that's why we push people to build some muscle, have a better composition in terms of muscle mass, so you burn more calories at rest. Your NEAT, we push people towards a step goal. That's going to increase the amount of calories you burn in your NEAT. Your thermic effect, we push people towards a higher protein target. You burn more in digestion, like Emma said, 30% when it comes to that. And then obviously we get people to train, because training is not necessarily where you burn your calories like we see here, but it helps you shape your body. So like we say, you want to lose body fat, that's the stuff you do outside the gym. If you want to build muscle and sculpt your body, then that's what we do in the gym. But then the gym work helps your BMI. So it kind of works in a nice little circle there, doesn't it?
It's like a cake.
It's like a cake. Yeah, it's like a cake.
I've got my cake.
It's
Bring it
like
back.
a cake.
All the different components make one big cake.
So yeah, I hope you could see that anyway. But yeah, hope that makes sense for people. It's pretty simple, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyone that or like any clients, you know, we might both. I can't talk today.
No.
It's because you put so much pressure on me to say all these words. Both of us must get clients that say, "Oh, I didn't hit my step goal today. Oh, but I went to the gym."
Mm-hmm.
They would have been better off doing it the other way round, really,
Yeah,
if they're
yeah.
on a fat loss goal.
Yeah, especially in a fat loss goal. Yeah, I mean, steps are so important. They're just so important to have that daily output, that daily activity output. It's so important, and you do it throughout the whole day. So it's not like you're restricted with gym. It's like, well, I've got 45 minutes, so I've got to get to the gym. I've got to do this. I've got to shower. I've got blah 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 blah. Whereas with your step goal, it's like you could walk to the shops. You could walk to your car. You could just go for a walk around the block. You can walk around the house. You'll come down the stairs. You can just make more choices to walk. So super important. But yeah, love that. Hope
One
you found
more
that well.
thing, sorry, walking is free.
Yeah, walking is free as well.
If you want to lose weight and you think, "Oh, I can't afford a gym membership," just go for a walk. It's free.
Walking's
Don't have
free.
to pay money to walk outside.
But nutrition. That's how you make things 10 times easier. So it's all well and good burning calories, but give yourself the less you give yourself to burn, the easier it is, right? So if you want to lose body fat, the first focus should be your nutrition. Put yourself in a deficit via nutrition. And then anything you do here is an added bonus. It's just going to optimize the process. So when it comes to fat loss, nutrition first.
All right, Michael, do you know what that just sounded like?
What?
Like you were like trying to be prime minister or something, and that was your
I'll
like
give it
speech
a
to be
good-
prime minister.
I'll give Rishi a run for his money, I'll tell you that.